Whatever happened? There was that whole thing recently about with Keyshawn Davis, and you guys got into an altercation. What actually happened? Like from years ago.
You want the real story?
Yeah.
Okay. They set up those days, that whole week I was with nutritionists. Remember the girls that was taking care of my son before? I forgot, perfecting athletes.
Yeah.
Right? So we were sparring a couple people, and we set it up with Keyshawn Davis to
Okay.
spar at a top ranked gym.
Okay.
But the whole USA team was there, training, because I guess they were gonna have a big tournament or something like that. So they were all there, and they're all with. There was Shakur Stevenson. There was with Keyshawn Davis. They had all the heavyweights. They had everybody there, right?
Okay.
But 2 days prior to that, like, I'm sick, right? I had one heart attack,
Damn.
and for some reason that day, like 2 days before that whole week, I was like sick. I couldn't even do pads with my son.
Okay.
So the girls were helping me come down from the ring,
Okay.
and these people saw me. In my whole life, I had never been sucker punched
Damn.
ever. You know what I'm saying? I never ever carried a gun, never carried a knife.
Right.
So I'm not proud of what I did in my past, but I did it to take care of my family.
Right.
So my son is a good boy. He's never been in the streets. I've never allowed that. We're very cautious with our family. I have a 13-year-old granddaughter, which she can't even go outside the door.
Okay.
That's how protective we are with our kids.
I got
That's
you.
why we have no, like, we had the worst thing that ever happened to us was my mother's death and my grandmother. Besides that, everybody else is healthy.
Okay.
So my granddaughter is 13 now, and all of a sudden, baby started popping out of nowhere, bro.
Damn.
So I had 4 more grandkids in less than 2 years.
Okay.
There's a big story of what happened. Like, my mother predicted this. Like, she came from wherever she was at. Things that I can't talk about right now.
Okay.
To make it more short, she told me, you gotta be strong for your grandkids.
Okay.
Right? But I didn't believe it because, I only have one grandkid and she's 13. And so I was saying, because she said, nietos. Nietos means more than one.
Okay.
So her prediction came true. Like, in other words, I shouldn't even say it. I don't want to get into that. But
Okay.
I got all my grandkids right now, and I just want to live for them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I almost died. So what happened with the Keyshawn Davis shit was we did the sparring. My son cracks him. He
Okay.
bubbles, right?
Right.
Like the first 3 rounds were good. 4th round, he buckles, and the first thing that he did was he looked at Shakur, like he felt embarrassed, right?
Okay.
So the round finished, and then my son didn't want to spar no more because we don't spar a lot. My
Okay.
son only spars like 5, 6 rounds. That's all he does, right?
Okay.
Because he's very careful about his health, and he doesn't want to get hurt in
That's
sparring
smart. That's
because
smart.
then he can't fight, right?
Yep.
So we don't go crazy. We don't, we don't do 12 rounds, 15 rounds,
Okay.
16 rounds. We don't do none of that, right? So he's very limited to the sparring. For the Jermaine Ortiz fight, we only probably spar like 5 times.
Okay.
Uh, so that day, Keyshawn is running to me and telling me, because my son got the best out of him in that 4th round, and he's like, "Yo, man, give me one more round, please, man. Give me just one more round." And I said, "Nah, we said 4 rounds, and that's it." Because
Mm-hmm.
we had already sparred somebody else like 2 rounds.
Right.
So my son said, "No, Dad, I ain't doing it. I don't feel good. I don't want to spar no more." So he kept on bugging us. So my son said, okay, fuck it, Dad. Let's do one more. So we go and we start sparring. Again, and he keeps on talking shit. For some reason, these kids don't stop talking, right?
Right.
And I'm from Brooklyn. For us, saying nigga is normal.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I'm not supposed to do things like that. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm heated, just the word just comes out.
Right.
You could be. That's what happened with the Nakatani fight.
Okay.
When my son was in the corner, I said, "Yo, fuck this nigga up."
Right.
Nakatani's Japanese, bro. Andre Ward killed me for that.
Right.
You know.
So that's what you said to it around Keyshawn?
So I said, yeah, no. So what happened was, no, that's when in the middle of the round, you never turn your back, your back around and start heading to the corner. You're still sparring. So I told my son, fuck that nigga up. He's talking too much shit. Fuck him up. Fuck that. You know? So when Keyshawn Davis was walking back to his corner before the bell even rang, it was like he was in there maybe 2 minutes. We still had another minute. And he's walking away from my son. So I told myself, fuck him up. So my son comes and hits him with a right hand to the side of his head.
Mm-hmm.
So, right? So Keyshawn Davis turns around, the bell rings. My son, tries to put a hand to say, okay, good sparring. And Keyshawn came and sucker punched him.
Sucker punch?
When he sucker punched my son.
Oh, sucker punch. Tio. Okay. See,
yeah.
Junior.
So then I got inside the ring and I was heated. And I said, what the fuck are you doing, nigga? Are you crazy, bro? You can't be doing shit like that.
Okay.
And then that's when Coach, what's his name? Coach M or Coach, I forgot what they call him. He's with the USA team. He's always in Shakur's corner.
Okay.
Coach.
You're not talking about
Huh?
Ron, not Ron Sims.
No. He's always in Shakur's corner, Coach.
I don't know.
But it's with one letter.
Whatever. So what did he do?
Yeah. So, he's always around with the team. He trains the USA team. So Coach M, I think it is.
Oh, Moses.
So, yeah. So I'm screaming at Keyshawn Davis for what he had done to my son, because I always protect my son,
right.
And all of a sudden somebody just snuffs me, just like, sucker punches me.
With a glove or bare fist?
Bare fist.
Oh shit.
That's his coach. Bro, he didn't even hurt me, but like I felt stunned, that ugly feeling when somebody hits you.
Yeah.
So right away, my reaction was just to grab him.
Right.
So I grabbed him and I grabbed him in a headlock. But I was dying, man. I couldn't hold him anymore. Right. The whole fucking team starts jumping me while I'm holding him. Coach K, that's what it is. Coach K, I think. So I'm holding him and I said, yo, I gotta get my shit back. At least one.
Right.
So as soon as I let him go, I turn my right hand and I hit him. Right? Okay. And like the whole team all over me. Nobody was protecting me. It was only me and my son and Miguel Diaz and Rolando's father and Rolando's uncle. They wasn't gonna get involved. So I'm thinking they're gonna kill me here. Like, right. I really felt like I was gonna die. You know what I'm saying? But I really wanted to fight this guy.
Right.
So I'm like in my position to keep on fighting, but I'm dying. So I just quit. And I fucking just put my hands on my freaking knees and I'm like, right. You know what I'm saying? And thank God, bro, they stopped. You know what I'm saying? And right after the sparring, Coach K came up to me and said, yo, man, I'm sorry, bro. I should have never done that to you and this and that. Oh. So I told him, yo, get the fuck out of my face. He tried to apologize to my son, and my son told him the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I could have fucking call the cops and get this guy arrested.
So did he hit you because you said the N-word?
Maybe that was it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But he sucker punched me, and this guy is young, strong. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like I'm not in good health. You know, I'm 55 years old. You know what I'm saying? But I could put my own on. You know, like
Right.
if like you know, because I train my son. It's like a lot of coaches just do the shit that they gotta do. No, all my years I was with my son. Whatever he did, I did in the gym. You know, if he ran in the track, I would run. I would run with him. You know, I was always there. I was not a father that just drop him off and leave.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was always, you know, even in Taekwondo because he started fighting at 2 years old. I
So
had him in Taekwondo.
that's dope. So
Yeah. But let me
can
finish
you?
the story. Let me
Okay.
finish the story.
Go ahead.
So he sucker punches me. He tries to apologize, maybe because he knew that he was gonna get in trouble because they got cameras in there, you know,
Right.
that they pull up. And this guy, I found out that he had a battery charge because he did something to some girl or whatever it is. So he's already had problems in his past. So I didn't want to fuck with him. You know, shit happens. You know, maybe I did deserve to get punched like that because of the N word, but I didn't mean it in that way.
Right.
You know, that's my Brooklyn shit.
Right.
So sometimes I try to be careful when I get angry because when I get angry, I start talking like that. And so what happened? Everything just stopped. Everybody went home. Uh, like a year later, Coach K came up to me. I was at the bar at the, I think it was an event at the MGM. I don't remember where it was, but he came up to me. He goes, "Yo, man, you guys are really doing it, and I want to apologize to you, man. I just want you to like, uh, uh, I just want to let you know, man. I really didn't mean to do that to you." And like a man, I said, "Yo, I respect you, bro. I don't hold grudges. You know, you cool. You're a cool dude. I like you. You
That's
know what
cool.
I'm saying? You're doing great things for the boxing world. You're keeping kids active. You know, and I see your passion. I see your passion. I mean, you work for the USA team. They love you, and it's good. We're cool,
Okay.
right? So we still talk to each other with Coach K. I got no, you know, no, I don't hold grudges, bro. A lot of people do that, and what that does, it kills your soul, it kills your mind, it kills everything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if everybody was to be the way I am, there wouldn't be no wars. Everybody will work shit out. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
I believe in hating people. We are nobodies, bro. We fucking die. We don't take nothing with us. You know,
Yep.
we stink like a motherfucker when we die. You know, so why hold that pride? You know, I ain't nobody. So
Right.
I didn't you know, he apologized to me again, but this time I took it. I hold his hand, we hugged. I said, "Yo, listen, the past is the past. Don't worry about it. Keep on doing your shit." But he did respect me. He said, "You guys are doing big things, and I respect your son. I respect you, and I just wanted to come to tell you that I didn't really want to do that. You know, I don't know what happened to me." So that shit died. That's the
Okay.
Keyshawn Davis
Okay.
story.